Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be testing out new Revlon makeup. They gifted me these items. I don't know how new they are, but I know they're fairly new because I have not seen this around. I have the Photo Ready Rose Glow Hydrating Illuminating Primer right here. It looks interesting. It has like little balls in it. I don't know if you guys can see the little balls in there. Ugh, I don't know. That's weird. But I have that, and I also have this Revlon Photo Ready Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation right here, and it has a pump even. Yep, foundation right there. And I have the shade 1 at 30. Hopefully it will match me. And I have a concealer, or the concealer in the shade 010. So yeah, I'm going to be testing those out, the foundation, the concealer, the primer, and also this new Photo Ready Candid setting powder, this loose setting powder. Okay, say hi, Mochi. Thanks for interrupting my video. My cat's all up in my business, but that's okay. So we're also gonna try this setting powder, and then last but not least, this Revlon Color Stay in this Glow liquid highlighter. Now this does look like it's gonna be a little too dark for me, but we'll see. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, because I highly, highly, highly appreciate it. I love you guys, and I know, I'm not an amazing YouTuber that posts content all the time, but I try, and I do love you all. Cat, can you stop playing on my printer, please? Thank you. Let's just jump right into the video, guys. My face is clean, and I'm gonna start off using the Photo Ready Rose Glow Hydrating Primer here. So it's a dropper. I'm just gonna squeeze up some, like, I don't even know if you guys can see how full it is there, but not much comes up. And I'm just gonna rub this in with my fingertips. It smells really good. I like the way it smells. That felt very cooling and hydrating, and my face does look a little bit more illuminating, or illuminated, whatever. I do see little specks of gold glitter, but that's really me looking really close up to my skin. No one's gonna notice it unless they're like right up in your business, and why would someone be that close to your face? For foundation, I'm just gonna pump this on the back of my hand and hope for the best when it comes to this shade. I hope it's not too dark. That's what I'm worried about. I have my limited edition Beauty Queen Beauty Blender right here. I'm just gonna tap in and blend. Just pumped another pump. That one pump just covered my cheek. But also the beauty sponge absorbs a lot, so I don't notice a huge difference. I have it on this side of my face and not this side. Like, I don't notice that much of a difference. I have to look up close to even remotely see any sort of difference, and even still it's not that big of a difference. So I'm gonna go in and put more foundation on this side of my face and see if I can't build it up. It does say on the back that this product has medium to buildable coverage. Medium buildable coverage. So again, it's on this half of my face. And this half is bare. I can notice a difference. It's not extremely high coverage, and it doesn't say it's supposed to be high coverage. I do actually like the coverage of the foundation, to be honest with you. I think it's a nice, more on the natural side foundation. Let me put it on my whole face though, and we'll see how I feel about it. So here's the foundation on my entire face. The coverage isn't too bad. The finish isn't too bad. I don't mind it. What do you guys think? I don't know. I like it. First impression wise, I think it's great. It looks nice on my skin. Doesn't look too cakey. Doesn't look too drying or mattifying or anything like that. Looks nice, and it does seem like the primer is giving a glowy effect to this foundation. I mean, this could have a glowy effect in it too. It could be the foundation, but I do notice it over here on my cheekbones, this very glowy, I don't know, I can see it more in real life. I don't know if you guys can see it over camera, but my skin's very glowy over here on my cheekbones and on my chin and my forehead a little bit, just overall a little glowy, and I do believe that is because of the Rose Glow Primer. Next, I'm gonna go into this concealer. They came out with a new foundation and a new concealer and a new setting powder. What do you know? This applicator is kind of making me laugh. I don't know, it just looks a little funky. I mean, that's actually kind of a good shape for right under your eyes, actually. Sorry guys for looking away. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the shade of the foundation or the concealer. I mean, I don't know guys, like my face compared to my neck, it's different. I mean, it's not that noticeable in real life. I don't know how it looks over camera or over, I don't know how it looks like on camera, but in real life it's a little bit off, but not too bad, you know? And me personally, I would want a more light concealer, but this is the shade they sent me, so this is the shade I have to work with. Wow, you guys, I really do like this concealer under my eyes. It looks nice. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't use concealer very often. I'm not a concealer type of girl. I'll slap on some light coverage foundation or something like that. Recently, anyway. Recently, I've been slapping on some light coverage foundation and not really using concealer, but this concealer looks nice under my eyes, and it is one that I think I would use if, you know, it continues to look like this throughout the day, of course. I mean, this is a first impression, so, but so far, so good. Let me look up close. Maybe I'll take all of that back in a second. Nope. First impressions, I love the concealer. It is the perfect amount of coverage for me personally. I don't look for a high coverage concealer like Tarte Shape Tape. That's a little bit too much for me. This is more my speed though. I like this. So I'm gonna blend out any creasing that may have formed under my eyes, and then I'm gonna set it with this new setting powder. Is it translucent? I guess it's in the shade 001. Oh, it has one of those, it pops open like this, just like the Cover FX setting powder. If you have it, you know. Then if you don't, then you don't know what I'm talking about, but that's okay. Just kind of tapping that into the skin. I'm gonna kind of swirl the brush in the powder again and press it into my smile lines. And I'm gonna lightly just press this over the rest of the areas on my face. So far I like everything. The setting powder just makes my skin feel nice and smooth, and I don't know, I like it. I don't think it disturbed my foundation or my concealer or anything like that. I do definitely wish that my concealer was brighter though. I know I already said that, but I wish my foundation was a little bit lighter and my concealer was definitely a little bit lighter, but I mean, that's only because I prefer a lighter under eye than this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and then we'll come back at the end to try out this liquid highlighter. I don't know how it's gonna do on top of powder, and also the shade looks a little dark. I don't know if I already said that, but we'll see. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so now I am done with my makeup entirely. Yes, I know my eyebrows, they're crazy. They don't match. I had a time with them and I just didn't want to redo them and fix them, but I hope you guys can deal with it for the next couple minutes of this video. So now that I have all my makeup on and I see how all of my normal base products and just makeup products in general work with my foundation, I do like how it looks, but up close it does look a little bit cakey. Under my eyes doesn't so much look cakey, it's more so my forehead and my nose and the crease of my nose and my smile lines a little bit. It just looks a little cakey. Maybe next time I won't put so much foundation on. I don't think it's the concealer because it doesn't look like that under my eyes, but other places it just looks a little bit cakey, okay, if I'm being picky. I mean, I still would wear this foundation. I still think it looks nice. Just a tiny bit cakey, but I mean, you know, it happens. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this Color Stay Endless Glow. This is in the shade Rose Quartz, and it is definitely gonna be too dark for me. There it is right there. And if you guys were interested, here it is blended out. Okay, so I do think this is a pretty cream highlighter. I do think it's going to be too dark for me, but I'm just going to dip my finger in this a little bit right here and just tap. See if I can't make it work. Ooh, it's beautiful, but when I turn a certain way, it gives off this dark shadow. The highlight's pretty. If you have a deeper skin tone than I do, and my skin tone is paper white, just in case you were wondering. So if your skin tone is any darker than mine, I think this would work out perfectly for you. But me, yeah, it's just too dark. But putting it over powder does not make it look bad whatsoever. It still looks nice and beautiful. So that is basically it, you guys. That is a first impressions video on 5 new Revlon products that have came out. I am loving that drugstore brands are stepping up their game. I love this. I honestly love this highlighter. I think it literally is so beautiful, just not on my skin tone. And I do like the foundation. It's just a little bit cakey, not too bad. The concealer I really do like. The primer, I don't know if I like it or not, because I don't know what differences there would be if I didn't use that primer. Who knows? I'll test it out and I'll use it with other foundations that I know and that I use often, and we'll see how I like it, but it doesn't seem too bad. I hope you guys enjoy me testing out new makeup. If you did, again, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and turn on post notifications, which I know none of you will do, but I mean, it would make me happy, so yeah. And again, ignore my eyebrows. I know they're crazy, but we're gonna ignore it. I love you all, and I truly hope to see you all in my next video. I'm a mess. My life's a mess.